We built a wooden jump in late December that is still by far my favorite feature, but the fact of the matter is, I haven't gotten to ride it since we built it. That's due to one thing: winter. Muddy, cold, wet winter. The poor landing has been slowly melting away, and I mean, look at it. It's like a foot lower than the jump now, and it kind of looks like a sad, melted Frosty the Snowman. But don't worry, I intend to help old Frosty out. I did a quick SketchUp of what I was envisioning on paper first. The plan is to cut out the dirt from the sides and pile it up on top so as to clean up the edges and get some height back on this landing. Once we do that, I'll drive some stakes on the sides and attach some cedar boards. This will keep the dirt from melting down again, and this will give us a chance to get creative. I want to do a little design that looks like the wood is kind of crisscrossing back and forth, and hopefully it turns out better than my drawing. So for this part, I'm essentially just going to make a line straight down one side, cut it out with the shovel, and just pile it back on top. I was able to use some leftover dirt and old pavers to shape up this new jump. Once I know how much speed I'll have, I can build a landing for this one too, and then we'll have two flowy gap jumps right in a row, which is awesome. But first, we have to get our sides built up on our first landing. So let's get some cedar posts cut out. With one side done and most of the dirt filled in, I wanted to test the landing, but then this happened. Now you can't hear me, but I am definitely hurt right here. So instead of testing the jump, I decided this was a sign to wait and finish the project. But all that's left is one more side and then a bit more dirt, so let's get to it. As we wrap things up, I figured I'd break out my portable ramp. This way I could start testing where to put a permanent landing. With a small jump like this, it's nice to just keep inching out this ramp until it feels like it's in the right spot. Then we can put a permanent landing in its place. And with that said, let's ride this thing. thing turned out incredibly. Like, it rides better than I could have ever imagined, and there's plenty of room to just keep going and even get higher and higher, and hopefully we get better and better. It's exciting because after this gap jump here, there's room for another jump, a big drop. Like, there's so much more room to do stuff on this trail. I just want to say thank you to my patrons for supporting the channel. You guys do way more than you probably realize, and yeah, it's awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for sticking around. This was a really, really cool build. Bye-bye.